Hi my trainers, now we will talk about the family and we will take Eric Wilson family as example about that. Before that we will talk about the subject, our auxiliary verbs. We have four kinds of auxiliary verbs: verb to be, verb to do, verb to have, and modal auxiliary verbs. verb to be اللي يسمى فعل الكينوني am, is, are, was, were in past and being in past participle. Do, did, done اللي يسمى فعل العمل. وهave, had اللي يسمى فعل التملك. And modal auxiliary verbs اللي هي can could, might, must, ought to, shall should, will would اللي تسمى أفعال المودل, which we will talk about that in later in our lectures. These verbs called auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Why? Because it's coming with the sentence to lead us or to know us the tense of the sentence. So it is not a main verb in the sentences. It is helping us to make a negative sentence, a question sentences, and to know the tense of the sentence. These as our auxiliary verbs, but maybe it coming as main verbs like every other verbs. When we call this auxiliary verbs as a main verbs, when it is coming lonely in the sentences, so it is called in this situation as our auxiliary verbs. For example about that, now we have these four examples about the auxiliary verbs. Ali is a teacher. This sentence didn't have any main verb except the auxiliary verb is. So is here is a main verb. The second sentence, Ali is playing tennis. Now it is here for to lead us or to know us the tense of the verb, tense of the sentences, the auxiliary verb here is coming before the main verb playing, so it is a helping verb, or auxiliary verb is not main verb. In the third sentence, is Ali playing tennis? Here it is a question. We have, as we know, we have two kinds of the questions told. WH question and our auxiliary verb as a question told. Here it is our auxiliary verb, helping verb, not main verb. Ali isn't playing tennis. Now it is coming here to helping the tense of the sentence. It is present continuous and it is for negative the sentence. Okay, we now finished the auxiliary verbs and we will talk about our lectures. Our lecture اللي هي the family and how to speak how to explain for the others about your family and take the example about that اللي هو ريك ويلسون family واللي يقول بي my name's Rick Wilson and I am from London. I am 19 years old and I am a student. I go to Kingston University. I have a brother and sister. My brother's name is Edward. He is 16 and he is at school. My sister's name is Rosie. She is 23 and she is married. I live with my parents and my brother in a house in the West London. My father, Peter, is a salesman and my mother, Helen, is a teacher. I am not married but I have a girlfriend. Her name's Lily. She is lovely. My family really like her. Now what we talk about now, what we want of you. I want you to record your voice print talking about your family and talking about your really information about your family. It will help you to be memorize these information and easy to write or to speak for the other in the interview or in the meeting. Now we have these practice. Practice number 1, or before that we have verbs, main verbs. have يملك, go يذهب, live يعيش, like يرغب. We have to practice. Listen to and read about Rick Wilson life and family. So let us listen for Rick Wilson.
Tape script 1.6. Rick's family. My name's Rick Wilson and I'm from London. I'm 19 years old and I'm a student. I go to Kingston University. I have a brother and a sister. My brother's name is Edward. He's 16 and he's at school. My sister's name is Rosie. She's 23 and she's married. I live with my parents and my brother in a house in West London. My father, Peter, is a salesman and my mother, Helen, is a teacher. I'm not married, but I have a girlfriend. Her name's Lily. She's lovely. My family really like her.
تلاحظ انه بهذا الدرس اللي ريك ويلسون family talking about the family. نجي نشرح شوية. I am from London. هو من لندن. I am 19 years old. عمره 19 سنة and I am a student. وهو طالب. I go to Kingston University. أنا أذهب إلى جامعة كينغستون. I have a brother and sister. عندي أخ وأخت. My brother's name is Edward. وأخوه اسمه Edward. He is 16 and he is at school. وهو عمره 16 سنة يعني أصغر من الكيوت ريك ويلسون. My sister's name is Rosie. She is 23 and she is married. أختي اسمها روزي وعمرها 23 سنة وهي متزوجة. I live with my parents and my brother. وأعيش مع والدي وأخي in a house in West London في غرب لندن. My father Peter is a salesman. وأبوه يعمل كرجل مبيعات and my mother Helen وأمه اسمها Helen is a teacher وهي مدرسة. I'm not married وهو غير متزوج but I have a girlfriend لدي صديقة. Her name ليلي اسمها ليلي. She is lovely وهي محبوبة. My family really like her وعائلته تحبها كثيرا. So I want you to talk about your family in voice print as a homework. Thank you for your listening. We will see soon.